Hello. This is a introduction to my new YouTube channel where I will be showcasing my personal journey through self-discovery, inner healing, and my quest for self-love. And I'm learning a lot. I'm doing a lot of inner healing, and I feel very led to share that with whoever will listen and whoever feels that they need inner peace or inner healing for whatever, or just want to love themselves more. So I'm bringing this information to you as I get it. I promise to be as open as I possibly can. I promise to answer as many questions as I possibly can. And the more that I learn, the more that I'll just bring it to everyone. I'm hoping to be an inspiration. I'm hoping to be helpful. And I'm hoping that I spread love most of all. And I know what it's like to go through this inner healing process. I also know what it's like to be very overweight, and how those individuals who are overweight, obese, really truly it boils down to being a form of self-hatred, and how I know that those individuals need self-love more than anybody. Everybody needs it, but their bodies are crying out for help. They're living in self-hatred. So that is what my mission is. That's what I want to do. That's what I feel called to do. On top of that, I have a business where I'm trying to change over all of the eating, all of the baked goods, all the treats that I make to a more healthy eating. Because once you start loving yourself and you really start realizing how unhealthy food is, especially here in America, oh my gosh, it's pretty bad. So when you start loving yourself, you're like, wow, I don't want to eat that. No, I think I'll pass on that. That's not really good. No. So when you start doing that, then you start wanting to eat more healthy. So that's what started happening to me. And I branched out, and I'm like, man, I can't do cakes anymore. Cakes are like not good. Buttercream is like the worst thing that I could ever make and give to anyone. It's Crisco, and sugar, and powdered sugar, and processed sugar. Those are the two worst things that you could possibly ever put in your body, and there's the combination of it. Now, I'm not standing in judgment of anyone. If you like buttercream and you want to go to the nearest place and get you a cupcake with grocery store buttercream on it, I mean, do you. However, I know for me that I have no interest in making that unhealthy stuff anymore. And it really is truly all about self-love. So, tomorrow, I'm on a quest to make buttercream more healthy. So what I'm going to do is use organic butter. I don't feel that butter is bad. Butter is butter. It's a natural product. It's like cream, you know. It's organic. And if you can get it organic where it's non-GMO and where the cows have not been treated with any antibiotics, you're halfway there. The only problem is powdered sugar. So I have this really fabulous Ninja blender that I use for smoothies, and I'm thinking, what if I just took pure cane sugar, which is organic sugar in its raw form, beat it. Sorry. One thing, let me interject real quickly. Anything at all, my videos will be real. I mean, I will probably be, who knows. I may sneeze, I may cough, I may burp. The dogs may interrupt, but they're going to be very real. It's just going to be me talking, and that's just how I choose to do it. So, Anyway, so let me go back to what I was doing. Oh, the buttercream. Okay, so the pure cane sugar is just sugar, which is grown, but it's not processed. It's not been through any bleaching. It hasn't been processed by man, period. Because that's basically what I'm trying to get away from, is when man starts putting their hands on stuff and processing it and putting it in a box, it's not good for you. So I'm really trying to go back to the earth and go back to real organic foods. The dream of my business and where I want to take it is huge and goes way beyond all of this, but this is where I'm starting. So I'm going to blend up in my Ninja blender, like I'm going to blend the heck out of the pure cane sugar and see if I can get it to a powder form. Now that's what I'm going to do. I may do it later tonight. I don't know. I may do it tomorrow. And then I'm going to whip it with the butter and see if I can get a buttercream. Now it's not going to be the stark white, and it's not going to be stark white because it's not going to be bleached, but it's going to be real. And if anything I know how to do is that I know how to make stuff taste good. So, I will be working on that and getting that going. So I'll basically be taking my buttercream recipe and formulating it where it's more healthy. So there's a division of the business. There's other little divisions of my business on where I want to take this, but I wanted to start here and now and spread the word on self-healing and inner healing and unconditional love. And that goes a lot deeper. But where I'm going to start is I'm going to start a series on what I am calling, I hope this is good, heart wall bricks. And there are just a few of the bricks that we've built up around our heart that need to be dismantled. And simply it's asking God, who is love, who is unconditional love, to dismantle these bricks for us. And when he starts dismantling the bricks, he then covers you with love. And you feel love. And you feel the byproduct of that is peace and inner peace. So one by one, I'm going to try to go through these. There are some ones that are more crucial than the others, more that I feel relate to a lot of people. Some may not. Some may not resonate with you at all. Some may resonate with you, you know. There's some on these that I didn't feel that I had a brick of this in my life. Some of them I did. Fear is huge. Fear is something that is hard to get rid of. We were born into fear. We have been taught fear our entire life. If you have been part of any sort of religious church, background, anything like that, you are engrossed in fear because that's what you're taught is fear, which essentially I feel back in the day was enforced for crowd control. You know, how are we going to control these people? Well, they have to be scared of something. So more and more God's leading people back to him and his unconditional love. And love drives out all fear, period and point blank. So that's a big one. So I probably won't start with that one. I may start with shame, which shame's a pretty big one. But I will do a whole video on shame and some of the things that you possibly could be ashamed of and how easy it is just to ask God to take that shame from you. And I will go through the process of how you ask God to remove that from you and taking that brick out of your life. And when he takes something like that, he just fills you up with love, which is what you want. 100%. All the way, all across the board. Love. The greatest of these is love. Period. Point blank. Love covers. Love heals. And when he comes in with his love, you're better for it. So I'm so excited that I get to share this with everyone. I'm hoping to be, like I said, a help and an inspiration. This is the introduction. I was going to do a video blog, and then I thought, I'll just do YouTube channel at first. If it goes into a video blog later on, it goes into a video blog later on. But I wanted to start at least with my YouTube channel and get it rolling. So that's the first series that I'm doing. It's called Heart Wall Bricks. And we're going to try to start dismantling them. And then later on, it's going to go into a whole weight loss healing process. One that I am partaking in right now. And it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Not that I have a huge weight loss goal, but I am in the maintenance phase. And I have went where I've gained some, lost it again, gained a little. You know, that's kind of how the maintenance phase goes. You figure out what you can eat, what you can't eat, how much exercise you need to do, and how much you don't. But it's very healing, and it's also leading you to self-love. And I believe it is the answer. I believe it is the answer to the future of weight loss. As God is trying to show the world more unconditional love and trying to lead people back to love and lead people to healing and on their healing journey, which is what I'm totally on and pressing for and trying to get these videos out to help people to do. I believe that the weight loss, the self-love weight loss journey that I'm on, and I can talk more about that later, that's something that's going to come after this series. Because I wanted to get through this myself first, but I'm going through it. It is absolutely beautiful. It's just amazing, everything that I'm learning about myself. And the first thing that I did, if you've seen on Facebook, was I had a dialogue with Fat Me and found out that I was ashamed of Fat Me. Like I was, you know, I didn't want to show my fat picture. I'm like, okay, no. And anybody who's ever, you know, been with me on my weight loss journey or has talked to me on a personal level knows that I'm like, no, we're not going to show the fat picture. Not the original fat picture. You know, I've showed the one where I was halfway there on I've shared that on Instagram and Facebook. But the original one, I was so ashamed of. I was so embarrassed by. And I actually had the dialogue with the Fat Me and said that I don't want you. That I'm embarrassed of you. I'm ashamed of you. That was very tearful. Very tearful. And but it was a very honest and real conversation with this, which is where it is. You know, if you're going to do any sort of, if you're going to embark on any type of healing journey or any type of weight loss journey, period, you have to get real and you have to get out of denial and you have to be like, okay, yeah, I'm fat. I'm fat and I need help and this ain't good. And so that's where it starts. So I was really honest with myself and I found out that I was so ashamed of her. And then I had to ask myself that I want to spread this unconditional love and have compassion, which I have, which is the core of me and always has been. Forgiveness and compassion and love for everyone. If that's really who the true essence of me is, which it is, and I want to do this for other people, I have to do it for myself first. So the question that I asked myself was, can you have compassion for the fat you? Can you love the fat you? And oh my gosh, I broke down. It was crazy. I was like, oh, yes. Yes, I can. And I'm not going to cry now because I'm past it. but it was a great moment. And it was very tearful, and it was me just getting real. And so the essence of that this morning was me posting my fat picture, my original fat picture, and showing her love and acceptance. That part of me was so lost in fear and so lost in self-hatred. And this just shows where I've come from and how much better I am, and how she just needed love, and that was it. So I posted her picture, Facebook, Instagram. I put her out there, and I loved her and I accepted her, and she's still a part of me, but she's not who I am anymore. So I had to love that part of myself. In essence, I'm loving all of me. So it's a journey. It is not a piece of cake, and I'm not going to sugarcoat, because I never do. But it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I can't tell you how much at peace I am, and how much love I have for myself. And in turn, I can love everyone else more when I love myself first. When I'm a loved and whole and healed individual, when I step out into the world and when I do anything, I'm going to be radiating this love, and it's just going to be a beautiful thing. And I can't wait to really get started on all of that. And this is the very first start. So this is the introduction. It won't be heavy all the time. I'll promise to be funny at some point, because that's part of who I am too. We'll kind of be like, easy breezy some of the time. Some of it will be heavy talk. Some of it is, and it's always going to be real talk. But I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled. And if you feel like you know someone who needs this or wants to learn more about this, please invite them to like, share, and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. This is the very beginning, and I'm so excited to get started, and I'm so glad that you're just even watching this. So if you like this, please hit like, so I know that I'm getting through to some. And it's going to be a good thing, and it's going to be about love, and there's nothing better. Nothing better than love. The greatest of these is love. And I love you. Peace.